Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. Today's story name is To Marry a Monkey or a Bear. This is a story written by the great Sudha Murty and taken from the book The Man from the Egg. Unusual Tales about the Trinity. Now let's go to the story. A long time ago, there lived a king named Ambarish who had a beautiful daughter named Shrimati. She was charming princess and the king was in search of good match for her. Narada, the wandering sage and one of the sons of Brahma, was known to be an eternal battler. The thought of marriage had never crossed his mind, and he was happy singing the praises of Vishnu while traveling around the world with his tambura. One day, Narada and a young sage named Parvata went to visit Ambarish. The king asked his family to attend them with great care. Princess Srimati brought some water to the sages. The moment Narada and Parvata saw her, they both fell head over heel in love with the beautiful princess. Parvata asked Ambarish, Your Majesty, are you looking for a suitable husband for the princess? As a matter of fact, yes, respected sage. If you know of a good match of her, please let me know. The truth is, my king, I have fallen in love with your daughter and want to marry her, said Parvata boldly. King Ambarish was taken aback. The thought of getting his daughter married to an ascetic had never occurred to him. However, before he could respond, Narada jumped into the conversation saying, Oh Ambarish, I am also in love with your daughter. I too am ready to marry her. Ambarish could not hide his surprise. Parvata, however, was very upset at Narada's words. I am the one who asked for the princess' hand in marriage first, and so I must be the one to marry her, he said. Also, I am closer to her in age and thus more suited to be her groom. Yes, but I am your superior, both in life and knowledge. The whole world respects me. I am the son of Brahma. It's clear that I am the more deserving candidate, retorted Narada. The argument went on until Ambarish decided to intervene. Dear sages, I have only one daughter, and this is about her future, he said. I suggest that we retire for the day. This will give Srimati some time to think about your proposals. I invite both of you to come back tomorrow for an official Swayamvara where she will garland the groom of her choice. Until then, I request you both to avoid speaking to her as it would not be fair for either of you to try and sway her. King Ambarish's reasonable solution calmed the sages down a little. They agreed to return the next day and honor the prince's decision. Still, they both left the count unhappy and insecure. Maybe Parvata is right, thought Narada. He is younger than me and was the first to propose to her. The princess might just choose him. Meanwhile, Parvata wondered, Srimati will not most likely pick Narada because of his popularity and lineage. I really think that he has a better choice than I do. The thought took root in Parvata's mind and he decided to do something to tilt the scales in his favor. He stole into the Vishnu's abode in the night. Vishnu was surprised to see him. Why are you here in the middle of night? Has something untoward happened? My lord, I want to marry Srimati, replied Parvata. Then go ahead and do that. This discussion must be between Shrimati and you. I have no role to play here. Parvata bowed his head. My lord, he said, please let me explain. I have come to you to desperate need of a favor. Narada is competing against me for the princess' hand at the Swayamvara in the king's court tomorrow. I request you to ensure that when Srimati looks at Narada, she only sees the face of monkey. Lord Vishnu smiled, amused at the things when men did for love, and blessed Parvata, saying, as you wish. Meanwhile, Narada was lying wide awake in bed, restless and unable to sleep. Vishnu will surely help me. I am his greatest devotee, he thought. When Narada knocked on Vishnu's door a few hours later, the god was not surprised and welcomed him with open arms. Yet he asked Narada, why have you come here at this time, my beloved devotee? Lord, Parvata is my rival at the Swayamvara for Srimati's hand tomorrow. Please help me win. Oh dear Narada, said Vishnu, the Swayamvara is a system that gives the woman the freedom to choose her groom without any pressure from others. If she likes you, I am certain that she will choose you. My lord, the problem is that I want to be sure that she likes me. I beseech you, pleaded Narada. Let Parvata's face appear to be that of bears whenever Srimati looks at him. Vishnu smiled. All right then. The next morning, the two sages woke up feeling confident and prepared to face the Swayamvara. King Ambarish's palace was decorated magnificently with flowers, and the one garland that would adorn the groom was displayed prominently. The two sages sat in their respective seats, each sure of being the chosen one. At the designated hour, Srimati and the king approached them. The princess carried the special garland in her hands. When Srimati saw the suitors, she whispered to her father, where are the sages? I can only see two beings before me, one with the face of monkey and other with the face of bear. King Ambarish wondered what his daughter was talking about. He looked at the sages again. They seem exactly like they were the day before. He gently replied, no, my dear, there are two sages who want your hand in marriage. Maybe you need to get a closer look at them. Srimati went near the sages, but they still had animal faces. So she said to them, I don't know who you both are, but you look like monkey and you look like a bear. My heart won't allow me to pick either one of you. However, I do see one man standing between the two of you. Parvata and Narada look at each other. Describe him, they said in unison. I see a handsome man in yellow dhoti smiling at me. His skin is an eternal blue and he is holding a conch, a mace, a discus, and a lotus. One object in each of his four hands. I am drawn to him for some reason. In fact, I wish to marry him. The sages realized that the man was none other than Vishnu. Lord, you have cheated me, cried out Parvata. I asked for Narada's face to look like monkeys, but you changed my face too. Why are you here? Narada also said accusingly, you betrayed me too. I know why you are here. This was your plan all along. You want to marry the princess yourself? As the voices rose, Srimati quietly put the garland around Vishnu's neck. The sages said to Vishnu, your deception has hurt us terribly. May you be the company of bears and monkeys. The god nodded. When I come to the earth as Rama, Monkeys and bears will be my greatest friends and supporters. The truth is that I did you both a favor just as you asked. You have deceived each other. I decided to come here and take part in the Swayamvara only after you both approached me with your selfish request. Now the bride had chosen me. I don't think you know who Shrimati is. My dear sages, she is an avatar of Lakshmi and can only be with me. Let this incident be a lesson so you never resort to cheating again. Narada and Parvata were truly mortified at their behavior. They hung their heads in shame and left the palace in silence. The lesson would not be forgotten. This is the end of the story. Do you like it? Then comment it and subscribe my channel.